So welcome back to another slot car review, and today I'm at Carrera World with the Ford Mustang GTY New Crow livery. We're going to take a close look, and then we're going to put this guy to the test around this huge desert layout. How will it go? Let's find out. Before we put the cars to the test, let's check out our track of choice, and it's here at Carrera World, Salzburg, Austria, a four-lane digital desert layout with some very familiar corners. That one's an absolute doozy. I am using the wireless controller. They've got all the bells and whistles plugged in. So if you do come here, you get to see some of the items on display that you can purchase. And if you do come, you can drive some cars around it, which I fully recommend. But that's enough of that. Let's walk the track. Starting at the start, of course, we've got 4 lanes, a ton of changeovers. You're gonna see on this track, this is running a ton of changeovers. Some of the items that you can dress up your own Carrera track, but this is my favorite part. A huge hill climb, and I hope that comes up on camera. Take a look at how big that incline is. We've got a camera set up there for some action later on. And then we go shooting down this back straight. Again, you've got some changeovers to start getting across into the center. Another one in the center, and then you've got another 2 at the end. That's 5 on that back straight for the digital changeover nuts out there. Around this little bend past a huge grandstand under the Red Bull display into a changeover and a corner changeover, which is nice and quick. Then we straighten up a bit after there into the pitch straight. Got a heap more digital changeovers, last couple of bends, and then we finish it up with the finish line. Absolute massive track. This will definitely test out our cars. I think it's now time we put them to the test. Let's go. So let's check out the Ford Mustang GTY New Crow 132 scale digital slot car by Carrera. And by far, this is one of the toughest looking Mustangs / slot car I have ever seen. Firstly, look at the size of those rims, front and rear. They are big boys, but I want to go around to the back where all the fun aero happens. And that rear splitter, that rear diffuser, you can almost call it an upside down rear spoiler, is ginormous. Also with the ginormous tow bar, or sorry, tow hook, I should call that. And inside there you can see some nice painted supports. You can see underneath all this aero, we do have a Mustang. There it is there, the very iconic back end. And I do like the rear aero setup with this. We've got a nice little drift flick wing, which comes off that rear quarter panel. Take a look at that, and then you've got your I'd say it's quite big rear spoiler that is attached. That is aero to the max on the rear end. Let's stay around the back here because I do want to show you this nice little cutout here and this really big step. It's a huge body kit add-on for this car, massive step with that side exhaust poking out. I do want to quickly point out how the aero underflows with that Mustang, which you can see it's draped over the rear of this. Both sides are similar. We've got the exhaust coming out on both ends. Let's double check that. We sure do. Now let's focus on the front. I like these little veins in here. We've got a couple of cutouts and that beautifully squared off front. Lost my train of thought then. That's the front panel, front left and right quarter panel. I love how they've squared that off. Very sharp looking car. I mean, side on, it's a big boy. Onto the front, you can tell it's a Mustang with this massive splitter. Everything on this car is absolutely huge. And then you've got the grille for the Mustang here. Probably my favorite part though is this green. I think that green really does pop, and we do have some, is that greened out or blacked meshing in there, which I don't know if you can actually see that. And then the New Crow, really cool choice of color, side profile. It's just, imagine seeing this on track. Let's quickly check out the driver. Is he just dressed to impress? Yes, he's got a green jumpsuit on with a white helmet, and you can see the matte black roof. By far one of the toughest looking slot cars I've seen. How tough is it? Well, let's find out. This is a sample at the time of review, so I will put it to the test, but please remember this is a sample only. It's not yet released, but enough talking, let's go. And here is your chance to support the channel by hitting that subscribe button, thumbs up and bell icon. It really does help out the channel, but now let's hit the track. So we've had a closer look. Now it's time to put it around the track, the Ford Mustang GTY New Crow. Now, please remember, this is a sample at the time of filming. It's not yet available, and we are driving a sample around this huge desert track. Well, let's see how we go. Now, the tires, I'm not too sure how good they're going to be, but we'll do a quick siding lap down that back straight. I am very nervous because no one is marshalling for me. We do have some digital changeovers. We're going to stay in this lane for now. All right, I think we've got some confidence. So down that back straight, we're going to change lanes. Up the hill. Here we go. Oh, outside lane. This could be dangerous. Under the Red Bull. Past the pits. Can we come back in? No, not yet. Oh, we've got a bit of a slidey there. All right, we're back into the middle lane. Let's even get across even further. Ah, yes, we're into the second middle lane now. Past the pits. Oh, it's a fast lane. Oh, sideways. Now let's give this one a push. Wow, it's a quick car. Now the tyres aren't the greatest. Being a sample, of course, this has probably been put through its test time and time again. Oh, can we get across to the last lane? Let's do the last inside lane. This is going to be tricky. Up the hill, love that hill. Whoa, down the straight. We got a bit sideways. Take it easy. Past the pits. Coming into the final corner. Oh, slides it. Let's bring it into the inside lane and we'll finish off this lap with the Ford Mustang. Absolute weapon of a car. And you know what? For a big car, it drives all right. Should we go one more? One more. Let's go. Let's push it. Up this hill. I don't want it to spin out. Oh! Down, 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 down. I'm using the Carrera wireless controller, so if we do spin out, I can go and get it. Coming into the last corner and we have finished. So there it is, the Ford Mustang GTY New Crow. At the time of filming, this is a sample, unavailable, but it will be available very soon. If you do want it, check out Carrera's website, pre-order if you can from your favorite shop. And that's a wrap. And guess what? I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Thanks for watching, Legends, and I hope you did enjoy today's review. And YouTube tells me you might like these two videos too. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.